Hey guys, welcome to Health Talks with Books. Yes, that is me. I am Books, not Health Talks. And today I'm going to continue with my review. Yes, last week I posted a video about the food that I eat, on how I managed to, shrink the waistline and all that things that people always want to have as a goal. But I must remind you that I didn't do it for weight loss purposes in terms of like changing my diet. I did it for my health. I did it to take control of my health, and so that's what I want to show you. I want to show you how I'm doing that, how I'm taking control in terms of the lunches that I eat, the dinners that I eat, and the beverages that I drink on a daily basis. Yeah, okay, so last week I obviously did why I changed my diet, the breakfast that I eat and the snacks that I eat. So if you haven't seen that video, click on the link, view it, see it, and then let this flow and see, and just watch, né? So that you can understand everything better, because I'm not going to go into as much detail as I did in the last video. Alright guys, let's get into this review and see the things that I eat, explain all those things over there. Cool guys. So just a quick recap, right? I cut out gluten, dairy, sugar, eggs, aloe, and preservatives. Well, most of the time. I do still eat a few preservatives, but I don't eat it with the gluten and the dairy and the sugar, so it's less. So, like I said, I'm going to be telling you guys more about what's here in terms of breakfast. No, not breakfast. I've done that. Hello. Where am I? In terms of lunch, dinner, and drinks that I generally have on a daily basis to keep me feeling good, to keep me feeling sane, to keep me healthy, and to keep my waistline small. Alright, so, hey, like, it was a journey, hey? I just need to make sure that you know that. This was a journey. It didn't just happen today. Like, I didn't wake up one day like, oh my gosh, I need to eat all the... It took a whole year, an entire year of chopping and changing and chopping and changing. And I have bad news for you guys. I'm still chopping and changing. I'm still trying to learn new ways to better my gut health so that everything else can get better. So before I get into this, I actually just want to start with the testimony now, because I'm really excited about it. I'm a health professional, healthcare professional, which means that everything that comes to health I overlook, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this blood test means that this, and it's in the high range, so it means I'm gonna die. That's basically how I'm like. And so being like that, I decided, let me look at all my blood tests from the past, from when I started, right? Because Lancet and Empath, they let you do that. And I looked, and now my immune system has always been under normal. My entire life, it's been under normal. And generally, the message that they say is that it's indicative of an autoimmune disease or whatever. So I feel like if we caught it earlier, we might have been treating multiple sclerosis or whatever sooner. Then I could have done that through diet, by decreasing inflammation in my body. But obviously I didn't study medicine. I didn't study medicine at all, actually. I didn't study health back then. I only studied it like 2 years ago. So I didn't know all the stuff. I didn't know that I was already increasing the amount of inflammation in my body that expressed as a chronic illness. So I mean, I'm not going to now say everyone must now do their blood tests and check their immune system and see, but there are other different signs that show that there's high inflammation in your body. And cutting out those inflammatory foods, so the foods that aggravate your gut, so gluten, dairy, and sugar, can decrease your inflammation in your body and make everything like 100 times better, guys. Like, come on, how amazing is that? So the testimony part, because I had to get that out of the way. I went from a low immune system to now an immune system that's now in the normal ranges. Yes, queen. My immune system has picked up to a normal range because my inflammation is low, my food is good, and I'm getting all the vitamins and minerals that I need. Like, thank you. You can clap for me. That's amazing stuff, and I want that for you. I want that for you. So eat healthy. But anyway, let's start with lunch. So lunch, what I would generally eat for lunch would be dinner type food. So, you know, like your stir fries, your roast chickens, your roast fish, your fried fish, your steamed veggies. I have a variety. I don't like to just have steamed veggies and chicken breast every night. Like, hey man, why? God has given us so many food options. Now why must we just choose two? No, eat. Don't you like walk into your garden. There are tons of leaves out there. Obviously don't eat them because they might be poisonous, but there's a lot of fruits and vegetables, and obviously limited meat because we don't have many animals to eat, that are out there. You don't have to just have steamed veggies, steamed broccoli and chicken every single night or every single day for lunch. Girl, boy, no. If you want to have a lamb stew with rice and roasted vegetables, have that. Lamb stew, all you have to make sure is that you use the right sauces to cook the meat, and that it's organic, not organic, so grass-fed stuff, because what the animal eat, we ingest as well. So you have to make sure that you get the good stuff that the animal's eating, not the bad stuff that the animal's eating. Your rice is gluten-free, you can eat it. And your roasted vegetables, you can make nice roasted vegetables with extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil or ghee butter. So yeah, my lunches are basically those. I would steam veggies. I'm quite fussy. I don't like the taste of some vegetables, so I don't eat all of them, but I try keep a variety in what I eat. I try have each color. You know, like the rainbow nation of vegetables. You know, you've got the purple ones and the red ones and the yellow ones and the orange ones and the green ones and the white ones. I think there's white ones. You've got a lot of vegetables, so I try to incorporate at least one color in my meals. And so I would either steam my veggies with just water in a pot, in a colander, and then you steam it, or I would stir fry it or roast it. And when I stir fry and roast it, I would do so with extra virgin olive oil. Oil, we love oil. I'm in a mood, just bear with me. Or coconut oil, right? But make sure again that it's organic, cold pressed virgin coconut oil. And then that would be mainly my roast type of stuff. If I don't feel like the sweet coconut taste, I would go for ghee butter, which is basically like compressed animal fat, which is quite healthy. Obviously not in great quantities. Nothing in great quantities is healthy. So you have to have a variety. So that's why I mix between the three when I roast and fry stuff. So then with my vegetables, I would normally add vegetable spice, like normal vegetable spice that you buy in the shops. The only difference is that it says gluten-free, guys. The gluten-free component is very, very important. Most of them don't have preservatives, which is great. But gluten-free, that's the one that will tell you whether you'll be feeling ill the next day or not. So make sure that your spice is gluten-free. And because these are quite high in salt, I don't add salt to it because the salt is already there. So that would be how I make my vegetables pretty much, and I'd include broccoli, cauliflower, onions, peppers, carrots, beetroot, butternut, sweet potato or normal potato. Those are all gluten-free. Wow. Well, those are all gluten-free and healthy. So do it. Because every different vegetable has a different quantity of vitamins and minerals. Some might have a lot, some might not. So get them all. That's like the moral of the story. Then, if I make stir fries, I generally add fermented vegetables. Yes, fermented vegetables. So that's like your sauerkraut and stuff. Sauerkraut is bearable, but I prefer kimchi. Well, not really. I don't really like any of them, but kimchi has more flavor, so I prefer kimchi in that sense. And this is a Korean condiment, and you should be able to find them in normal stores. I buy them mainly in health shops, all the fermented stuff. So I would add kimchi to that to add a bit of flavor. If I add kimchi, I obviously won't add too much spices because there is spice in kimchi. You don't want to over-spice your food, right? So that would be generally my veggies. Then my meat would be the same. I would roast my meat with either oils. I would fry it with either oils, or I'd make it like a stew, or like, you know, you want to have mince. So I'd make mince, I'd make stew. But there's obviously a catch, guys. What's life without a catch? Now, the catch is that you can't have your normal like soup mixtures. No, honey, they've got well, I don't know if they have everything, but they do have things that we're not meant to be eating on this lifestyle plan, right? Hey guys, so what do I do? I use my spices again, like garlic pepper, gluten-free, chicken spice, gluten-free, meat spice that is gluten-free. Moral of story, it has to be gluten-free. And then to get the soup part of it, like, I would add water. Okay, after I fry it, I add water, and then I'd add a bit of tomato sauce or a bit of barbecue sauce, right? No, not normal tomato sauce and barbecue sauce. The ones that don't have sugar, MSGs, preservatives, that are gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, everything-free, those ones, okay? This one is lifestyle food tomato sauce. It doesn't have anything that I'm allergic to, which is great. And then I use Carb Smart barbecue sauce, which unfortunately for some odd reason has the preservatives that I cannot have. So we're cutting this out slowly. But until then, we will use it because, like I said, it's less stuff. And it's better to have less than to have too many, or it's better to have less than to not enjoy your life, right? So I would have that, and I'd make that into like a soupy type of thing. Yes, it's not 100% rich and thick like normal stews and all that, but it is not bad at all. It is still very much enjoyable. So do it. Okay, and that would be my lunches, guys. Like a normal lunch. If I'm having a low day, then I'd add some brown rice. If I want spaghetti, I'd have gluten-free spaghetti, so basically whole grain spaghetti and mince, with some veggies. It always have to be veggies on the side somewhere in my lunch, okay? And that's my lunch. And the reason why I choose that for lunch is because carrying a salad is very difficult when you're out and about. It's easy to eat when you're stationed in one spot, kind of like mangoes and stuff. You need to be in one spot to eat it. And so I have my salad for dinner. So moving on to dinner, like I said, I have a salad. A salad is great. It's quite low in carbs. It has all those good peppers and everything. So it's basically what I have for lunch, just with lettuce, pretty much. So and raw. I would generally have raw. So if I want broccoli, raw broccoli in it, then I put the broccoli in it. So if I don't, then I don't. But I normally put the peppers, so all the colors, the red, the orange, the green, the yellow peppers. I put the onions, the red and the yellow the yellow onions. I'm gonna say yellow pumpkins. And then I put lettuce. Obviously, that's like what a salad is made out of generally. And then I would put salt and herbs. My herbs that I love to use, these make the salad lekker, is sweet basil, oregano, and before I drop things, so I'm clumsy, and rosemary. These ones are the best to use. 100% I recommend them as herbs for like every meal that you make. Sweet basil, oregano, and rosemary. Okay, so then I'd add all of that to my salad. If I want tomato, I put some tomato. And then the most important ingredient, guys, is the meat. Ne? You've got to have meat. Well, you don't have to have meat, because some people just don't like meat. But if you want to have meat, you're more than welcome to put meat. You can put tuna, you can put sardines, you can put salmon, you can put prawns, you can put chicken, you can put bacon. You put meat, guys. Enjoy your meat. Don't limit them what meat you eat because some diets say blah 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 blah. Eat, enjoy, live your life. I'm doing it and I feel perfectly fine and healthy while doing it. So don't limit yourself. Okay, and so then I would add my meat and then my salad dressing. Gosh, my salad dressing is flaxseed oil. Yes, I find it the most bearable in terms of like taste of all the oils, and yes, I've tried them all. And it also has a high quantity of ALA omega-3. It's not all the omega-3s, but it's one of them. So it has a nice high quantity of omega-3, so I don't have to take a lot of omega-3 supplements because I'm getting it in that, which is great. I obviously still do because there's other omega-3s that is not just ALA that I'm getting in my supplement. So I do add that, and that's basically how I would make my salad. I put it all together, I eat it, I make like quite a nice big size, like it's dinner, you want to be full, right? So make a nice proper big size salad, like 1 or 2 cups of lettuce, and then like half a cup of each pepper and all that. Make a nice yummy salad. And then, guys, I almost forgot, guys, garlic. Okay, this is crushed garlic and ginger. That's why it looks quite dark. But garlic is the #1 flavor to every meal I make. I like garlic is good because like it's a healthy thing. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it decreases inflammation. It has antimicrobial, so antiviral properties as well, and it tastes good. Anyway, like I'm not kissing anyone, so it doesn't matter how much garlic I eat, right? I don't have to my breath doesn't have to smell that good. And we wear masks anyway, so it's not like people are smelling your breath. Eat your garlic. It's amazing. It's good. If you can eat it raw too. It's less bearable, but it's good for you guys. I recommend garlic in everything that you eat. Maybe not like, don't put it in your ice cream or something, but your roast veggies and all that, put some garlic. I promise you, you will not regret it. And that is basically what I have for dinner. What I figured out actually the other day is that if I eat a salad for dinner after I do exercise, I wake up thinner than what I was the night before or the day before. So because it's a light meal, but you're getting all the nutrients as well. So, and you don't need a lot of like a heavy meal before you sleep. So it's a nice thing to help in controlling weight as well, I believe. I don't know if it's true, once again. And then the last thing with all of this is beverages, guys. We need to drink something, right, to keep sane. I used to drink a lot of juice. Hey guys, I used to drink a lot of juice, because I was like, okay, I can't have like cold drinks and what that, so I'm gonna drink juice. I can't have juice because it has the preservatives that I am sensitive to. Hey, so what do I drink? There are four main drinks that I have on a daily basis. Number one, coffee. Coffee. I have at least 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day. I don't know if that's healthy, but I was told that coffee is good for the brain, so I drink it. Obviously, you don't overdrink things. You don't want to overdo things, like I said. And I drink Douwe Egberts coffee. I like the strength number 5. It's the most delicious strength because I don't have it with milk or sugar. I drink coffee plain as it is, literally just the beans and water. So if you can get the strength 5 is the best, but I'm really enjoying strength 4, and strength 3 is not so bad as well. The next thing is this drink, and it looks like apple juice, I guess, but it's not. It's kombucha, homemade kombucha. I've upgraded, guys. I make my own stuff now. Kombucha is fermented tea. So you have like this probiotic, so good bacteria for the gut, and then you make tea and all that, and then it ferments over time. That good bacteria pretty much makes the tea. And so this is really, really good for your gut, and increasing the amount of probiotics in it. So I have that, at least a cup a day of that. I start my mornings with, I didn't make it here because I just brought the lemon, but I start my mornings with lemon water, hot water, cut some lemon in it, and drink it, just like that. Lemon water is nice. It's good for alkalining the system. It's also like garlic, like drinkable garlic. Okay. And then the last that I drink all day, every day, at least 3 of these, is water. Plain, simple water from the tap, pretty much. And the nice thing about the flask, I figured out, is that if you put ice in it, it keeps the water cool the entire day, which is cool. So it doesn't have to be hot water only. It can also be cold water, which is great. So viva la viva water for the win. And guys, that's basically my lunch, my dinner, and my beverages. So you guys have an entire review of everything, like everything that I eat on a daily basis. And as you can see by the length of these videos, is that it's a lot. It is a lot. Yes, there's no gluten, there's no dairy, there's no sugar, there's no eggs, there's no. But there's still a lot, which means that if you want to go on this journey, if you want to cut out those icky foods, do it. Do it. There are so many more options out there. And then just to give you guys an idea of where you can find these products, your fruits and vegetables would be in the normal shops, Pick n Pay, Checkers, Spar, whatever, but it has to be fresh foods. Okay, you can get like frozen mixed veg and stuff, but generally your fresh foods, you want to get free range chicken and fish and all that, or wild caught fish and all that. If you are not sensitive to eggs and you can eat eggs, but make sure that they're free range eggs as well. You want to make sure it's organic stuff, not stuff with other chemical chickens and all that with other chemicals in them that can be eaten by you and cause issues in your body. Okay, we want to love ourselves, right? So go for the organic stuff. They're not that expensive. They're pretty much the same price as the others. So guys, don't limit yourself. Boerewors unfortunately has gluten. It's not as much as like bread, but it does have gluten, so try eat that in moderation if you do eat it. I do eat it, and I do like I'm like, I've cut out so much, I can just like have a little bit of gluten, right? That's what I do on a daily basis. Maybe like a weekend basis, not a daily basis, a weekend basis. So I do still have that, but just make note that boerewors has gluten. Okay, and then if you want to make burger patties, also make sure some of them have gluten, some of them don't. So you can also make burgers with gluten-free patties. Okay, so just read the labels, guys. Trust me, I promise you there's so many options out there. Then when it comes to everything else, right, your mayonnaises, your sauces, all that, you can also find them in shops, normal shops. But the number one place I go for all my snacks, my cereals, my alles, Dis-Chem. Yes, guys, they really are pharmacists who care. They care about my prescription medication, my supplements, and my food. They provide me with everything that I need. I promise you, I do most of my grocery shopping at Dis-Chem. Give them a go, give it a try. Just go into the food aisle, and I promise all the products that you've probably seen here today and last week, you will find at Dis-Chem. But yeah, guys, that is my review on all the food that I eat. Let's try this. I really do want to try live cooking with books, where we actually do make these meals that I've been talking about, so you can actually see me do it live, mixing it. Maybe you want to do it with me, ne? So we can do it together. But that means that you have to follow me on social media, as I'll be posting what we'll be making and what you'll need for that week or month or whatever. So Facebook, Health Talks with Books, is where you can find me, and Instagram, books_M is where you can find me, and that's M for mommy. All right, if you are new to my channel, subscribe, click the bell and hop on board. Guys, join me on this journey. Let's grow together. Let's take control of our house together. If you know of someone who will benefit from my channel, share to them. Let them give it a look, and probably subscribe and hop on board as well. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye. Sorry, allergies. But thanks, guys, for watching. If you want to see more videos, do click on one of them over here, or if you want to see my channel, do click on the little round thingy at the bottom of this page thing. All right, guys, I will definitely see you soon with a new video about my life, my journey, or health condition. Enjoy, hop on board, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.